Hello, my name is Malik Burns, and I'll be covering the news article of the evolution of fairness will drive the distribution of COVID-19 for better or for worse, and the primary literature of signaling boosts the evolution of cooperation in repeated group interactions for BioLab 182. The news article, The Evolution of Fairness Will Drive the Distribution of COVID-19 for Better or for Worse, conducted by the news source of the conversation, talk about a combination of the history and current evaluation of the evolution of cooperation and the COVID-19 vaccinations. This news article was published amidst a very heated time in the US that still has relevance currently on December 14th, 2020, the early to middle stage of the pandemic. As the article continues, it briefly talks about Charles Darwin's idea of cooperation as human evolution continues. His idea was that natural selection is mostly effective when animals work with either by themselves, with family, or close friends. Yet humans could work with anyone due to said evolution of cooperation. The importance of this is that the suggestion of cooperation would be the most effective way of distributing the vaccine. This subject will be touched on again later in the video. Next, the primary literature article of Signaling Boosts the Evolution of Cooperation in Repeated Group Interactions. The primary literature article named Signaling Boosts the Evolution of Cooperation in Repeated Group Interactions has a more in-depth evaluation of the study of human cooperation. This was published on August 6, 2020. Part of this evolution is that people will gain the ability to learn from each other, creating cumulative and cultural evolution. Adapting to new things created by joint efforts of different groups is already an example of this evolution of cooperation. The article goes on to talk about how humans cooperate on a larger scale than most other mammals, which shows since there's little division of labor, no trade, and no large scale conflict. The communication aspect between humans allow the low cost of any pivotal conflict. The evolution of human cooperation through millions of years has been seen as an evolutionary puzzle, and that characteristics has helped us through natural selection, which leads us to the next point of this presentation. Is this news article accurate? In my opinion, I would say yes. Luckily, time has helped proving this. The vaccine would eventually be distributed to the people and with different joint efforts. This was the major factor that made the distribution work efficiently. Now, in 2022, millions of vaccines have been released and vaccinations have been successful. What also makes this article accurate is that they're based on human evolution of cooperation makes sense due to the evolving skill of teamwork throughout many generations. And this large of a scale proves that. The numbers also show how successful the vaccines were distributed, having more than 570 million doses administered, as well as fully vaccinating over 219 million people in the US alone.